Hi all, I thought I'd do an experiment. I'd play a 5-minute game, my live Blitz series. I'm just wondering to consider moving to Lee chess for the 5-minute series. There's a few things which I'd like to point out. First of all, arrows and stuff can be done during a game. My CM title is shown, and that is a legitimate title. The engine analysis is pretty quick after games. I think engine detection is pretty sharp. So I think there's some interesting things about live chess, but the opponents might generally be weaker. I think that's the one major downside. But my question to you with this particular video is, would it be too one-sided? Is it like too weak, the opposition? Actually, can I actually play on live chess for 5-minute chess? I have been playing on it for Blitz. He seems to have some problems with f2, and generally I'm going to get a tempo here. So knight takes f2 looks pretty good as a tactical idea, but also just knight c6. If he castles, rook takes, knight d4. I think knight c6, this d4 square. I'm just wondering if my Blitz series could be continued on live chess. There are a few things going for it. I think the competition might be getting stronger over the next few months and years, but I'm just thinking, the visual annotation and the quick engine analysis, they seem very, very quick at taking out engine abusers. But I don't know. What do you guys think? If my Blitz series did continue on live chess for a bit, maybe as an experiment, just to see, for sure, if it was interesting. I'm just wondering here: rook f3, knight d4, and then queen d6 even on h2. I think that's really dangerous. How do you actually defend h2 if I played it like this? So knight d4 defends f3. No, actually, queen d6, he just takes the knight. Queen d1, queen d6, he just takes the knight. Queen d1, knight e5. I don't know if this is a bit like assistance, those arrows during a long game. Okay, so yeah. Rook, if I play rook b8, I think just knight e5, there's strong pressure after knight e5, surely. So I'm going to win that f3 pawn. Maybe then rook c5 to h5. Rook c5 to h5 after winning the f3 pawn. Yeah, I particularly do like the visual annotation aspect during a game. Maybe ICC will introduce that, for example, pretty soon. I mean, maybe it's not such a big deal, that particular aspect. I've got e5, but there are some other things about it here which are interesting. So let's say e5. Right, so he's defending at the moment. So, this is a tough game in some respects. So bishop g3, rook b8. Right, the queen stays looking at f3. Yeah, so this is a problem. Can I get onto that diagonal, this diagonal here? Would it be possible? The queen's holding that diagonal at the moment. Not that so much. Play rook b2. Will I be getting in trouble? Probably. Let's try and keep an idea of maybe taking in queen d5. That looks pretty dangerous. Taking queen d5. If I took in queen d5, how would he defend that? Would that be easy to defend. My back row's a bit vulnerable actually. I'll try and do this to sort out my back row first. Also h4 is useful as well. So I'm wondering rook takes c3 and queen d5. You take the knight, check. No, it's not doing that much. So at the moment, yes, I'm going to exchange down, pawn down, with some attacking prospects. I think some attacking prospects here. h4. Actually, h4 is a serious issue, isn't it, at the moment, to deal with. How does he deal with h4? I've got a nice grip on the d4 pawn. Knight. Yeah, I just think you know, it's an interesting idea. Although opponents might be weaker, I think that's the one like key downside. You know, maybe occasionally I could play on stronger like servers, but I'm just wondering the visual annotations in particular. Really, like I like that. Queen d7 to h3. I'm trying to get onto that h3 now. Right, so queen h3 threatens. I know he's on g6. Maybe I'll have to do rook c6 soon when he defends there. So rook c6 here. I still think I'm getting a good possession here if I get queen g4 in. He's got a check. If I get queen g4 in soon, this is going to be dangerous surely. Queen g4 threatening, knight takes h4. It's got knight g5 potentially. I'm holding against knight g5 at the moment with my knight. But knight takes h4. Take the arrows off here. Yeah, okay, so he's parried that. Rook c2 is not really threatening anything. Actually, his knight's hanging. Hang on, I'll just take the knight. Okay, yeah, and what we can do now, okay, the other downside, actually there's another downside. We can't really go over the game that easily with an engine. But we can, okay, we can get this analysis. Hold on a sec. Let's do request computer analysis. So it's not interactive. Yes, another significant downside, I guess. Just wondering if a certain percentage of games for 5 minutes could be on light chess, or is there too many like downsides at the moment compared to ICC? Say, so I've made 2 inaccuracies, 4 mistakes. That's not really interesting compared to analysing variations, I think. But it's difficult here to do that. So best move was bishop takes g4, apparently. Yeah, no, I can see that there are some problems here, that we can't interact with these so easily. Do stuff. I think we can click on these, so that was a mistake. You can click on these to get a variation here. So this is better apparently. So it's not completely without engine analysis. Queen a6 was better apparently. So it's like a bit better for black there. And then we carry on. Mistake, queen d7. So better was queen c8. Queen c8. So we're looking at h3. So he plays that queen a8. Oh, it gets onto that diagonal. Well, yeah, this is illuminating. And if here, then we're sort of mating, I guess. Something like knight takes h here. Yeah. That's pretty dangerous. Although here is he munching the knight. You see, I can't follow on to check the engine view here. This could well be in white's favour, munching the knight like that. I can't really interactively check with engine view. Yeah, so it is actually a different. It's a largely different experience. Yeah, I was just wondering, because I scheduled a lot of Blitz videos months ahead actually. I wasn't actually playing that much Blitz in the last few weeks, months. Overall I wasn't playing much at all, because I kind of scheduled them from months ago. I thought I've run out of schedules, so you're going to see a lot more losses and terrible games coming up in the next few days as I kind of recharge my Blitz schedule. But there's also this question, should I consider playing some of the Blitz on live chess? So I don't know if you want to give me comments on that, but I can see that actually with this concrete example there are certain limitations. It's nice to run one's own engine for post-mortem game mode, for sure. Obviously the opponents are going to be like sometimes IMs and GMs and FMs, and much more frequently on ACC. So yeah, there are several downsides, but maybe occasionally you might find it interesting, or maybe to supplement when I'm low in schedule, to sort of put some of these 5-minute games. I don't know. What do you guys think on YouTube? Or should it be called, labelled a different series, like Live Chess Blitz series, instead of continuing it from the ICC? I think they should be kept as, maybe they should be kept as different series, because there is a large number of differences. I know playing chess is playing chess, but there's a large number of differences between the servers, clearly. This isn't so interactive, this post-mortem mode. But what, I do see some advantages, the in-game annotation. Okay, what are your thoughts on this subject? Is it not as challenging, basically, in terms of opponents, or not as rich in terms of the post-mortem analysis? Does that really mean maybe I should just mostly do my bullet chess at the moment on live chess, my faster bullet chess? Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.